Well, we can save actually posting them for the start of the run if you want. Line it up exactly.
Wait, say that again.
We can wait to post the polls until my run starts. Would that be a good idea?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I'll set them up, and then we can post it.
Just have them set and ready to go.
Yes.
Oh boy, here we go with Mario versus Donkey Kong.
So, like I said, Donkey Kong just watching TV, and he sees an ad for Amiibo, so he's gonna go buy some Amiibo.
Mini Mario toy. Hurry, Buck. Banana.
Mini Mario Amiibo.
Mini Mario toy. It walks, it talks, it says. Each one in its own crystal ball. Collect one, collect them all. See the print on your
Buy them all! Buy them all! Buy them all!
We're not going to reprint them, so buy them all now.
Buy them all. Buy them all.
We all know DK's a hoarder.
Let me know how the volume is. This is probably way louder.
This one seems, just in the room, it seems loud, way louder.
So you want to go ahead and update the game, Jason?
Yes. Thank you.
How's that?
It's in here. It still sounds a little loud. Chat. How does the game audio sound to you guys? Oh, that sounds way better. I don't know if you turned it down or if it was just the game volume turned it down.
I did turn it down a little bit
the
more.
Intro being loud.
That's true. Yeah.
Intros are loud.
That does sound way better in here, though.
Because someone from chat could confirm that sounds good. Also, I really love the title theme of this game. It's like a mashup of the Mario and Donkey Kong themes.
Yeah, this is the only Mario vs. Donkey Kong I've played, but I really like a lot about this game. The music's really good. I like the graphics of it a lot. I think it looks cool.
Donation.
Whoa!
$20 from Apple.
Okay, but bananas or mushrooms? Oh man. I mean, I'm gonna have to go with bananas, obviously, for my man DK.
Man, I hate to say it, but I have to agree.
Yes! I ate a banana this morning in honor of the big guy.
I'm gonna go ahead and
should have
start. If there's an
better
issue with the sound, you'll have to
symbol
fix
than
it on your end.
mushrooms.
Yeah, that'll work.
Alright, so 3, 2, 1, go.
Like, you know what Mario has that's a better snack than mushrooms? He has Starbits. And those are supposed to literally be like candy. Or at least they're based on a type of candy from Japan, I believe. So DK just stealing all the Mario amiibo. That's why there's an amiibo shortage. It's all because of DK. DK caused the amiibo shortage, everyone. You've seen it here. Team DK supporting such a thief. Let's get
Oh
going.
wow, that was super loud.
What, they couldn't even get Mario's catchphrase right? Well, they were probably getting ready to be shipped, and DK robbed the shipment, so he just enhanced the scarcity. So hopefully
Oh,
DK doesn't get his head stuck in one of those doors if he keeps popping it out.
Oh.
Wow. That went funkadelic.
Yeah, that was a problem on my end. Ugh. Should be back now.
Yep. It's all back. Now, what was your estimate for this game, Blau?
I think I put down 2 hours.
Okay.
So, if you like Donkey Kong 94, this is just Donkey Kong 90 more.
So do you ever actually play as DK in this game? Or is it just playing as Mario?
Just Mario. Man, nobody said anything about my pun. Disappointed in all of you.
Let me be fair, I'm bad at getting puns.
That one was obvious, though. Is there fall damage in this one? Yes.
And how many levels does this game have?
A lot. But it's got 6 worlds.
6 worlds?
I think a lot of it is post-game. You
Ah.
can play like a harder version of all the levels after you beat it.
Oh. Do the worlds start having more levels as you go further in?
No, it's the same structure for every world,
They
so
just
you don't
get
have to
more
change the menu. I think it's 6 of these levels, one where you're collecting the minis, and then a showdown with DK. Might only be 5 levels. I don't remember. No, it's 6, and then a mini collecting level, and then a boss fight with DK. Oops, I wasn't supposed to do that. I don't think. Wait. Yeah, I was. Never mind. No, I wasn't. I was already on red. Whatever. Unfortunately, this is the last game that plays like this that they've made. All the other games in the Mario vs. Donkey Kong series play more like Lemmings.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I mean, if you like Lemmings, it's a good thing, but if you like...
I don't know. Do people like Lemmings? I've seen one person play it before, and that's it.
I like Lemmings.
I didn't know there was a... I thought all the games were like this, I guess.
Nope.
Yeah, like I said, this is the only one I've played, but I do like it a lot. You're playing 2 of the other ones in this marathon, right, Blau?
Yes, I'm playing the DSiWare one and the second one that came out on the DS, which is technically the third one because of the DSiWare one, but you know, whatever. Playing Minis March Again and Miniland Mayhem.
It's been a while since they've made a Mario vs. Donkey Kong, right?
No, they recently released one on Wii U and 3DS.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Tipping
know if I call
stars.
Wii U recent.
It was one of the last games they released on it. And then there was another one that's basically the same, like, gameplay style called, I think it was like Mini Mario and Amiibo Friends or something,
That makes
Interesting.
sense.
where you scan Amiibo to get your playable characters.
Yeah,
This
that's
definitely seems like a type of game that would go with something like that.
cool. Yeah, that does seem like a really cool way of using Amiibo.
Mario beating Donkey Kong. You love to see it.
You love... Wait a second. He almost
okay.
got me.
It's okay, Mario is the true villain here because he created FOMO.
Well, there wouldn't have been any FOMO if DK hadn't stolen all the amiibo.
He stole them from the factory because there was FOMO. Because they were sold out when he got to the store, because Mario was intentionally understocking the stores.
No, I think DK just stole the shipment that was about to go out. So all the people who wanted to buy them after the restock couldn't buy them now.
You sure sound like a Mario Corporation apologist.
This game is basically just the modernized Jingle All the Way. Don't read too much into it.
I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah, DK did nothing wrong. He did what I would have done. How do you think I have all the amiibo I have? I do actually have every single amiibo that's been released except for the extremely stupidly limited gold ones. I mean,
As
I got the
opposed
gold
to the
Mario,
reasonably
but like,
limited ones.
I got the gold Mario one because that got a retail release, but you know, there's like 10 gold Mega Man 11 amiibos in existence, and they were given out from a contest that was only held in Japan.
That's crazy.
Yeah, same with some of the Monster Hunter amiibo. They got a gold variant that was extremely limited, only given away from a contest, and I don't have those. And
I didn't
don't
realize
care
any of the
about
Monster
those.
Hunter ones were gold. That seems like a weird. Well, I guess if it was for a contest, but yeah, that seems like a weird choice to do such a limited release for. Have they haven't finished releasing all the amiibo for the Smash DLC characters, right?
No.
No, they've done all of the Wave 1 characters. I don't think they've done any of the Wave 2 yet. Or they might have, and I just can't remember off the top of my head because I've got over 100 amiibo.
For some reason, I'm thinking they did like I don't even remember what the first Wave 2 character was, but I think they've started them already. Maybe they just announced them. I don't know.
I know they've announced some. Well, there's our fall damage.
They just did a restock of the Byleth amiibo from Fire Emblem, so I picked it up a couple of weeks ago.
Violet was the last one of Wave 1.
Oh wait, was it a Smash amiibo? I thought it was a Fire Emblem one.
They might have
I guess
restocked it because of the new Fire Emblem
Yeah,
game that
that's-
came out.
I picked it up the same week that I grabbed, or that Warriors came out, so that was probably why. Because I'm pretty sure the Fire Emblem. I have not opened Warriors yet. I want to play it, but I'm pretty sure the Fire Emblem amiibo do something in it.
Probably. If it's like Hyrule Warriors, then all amiibo give you like a little gift, and you can get up to 5 a day. I
Have
need
you
to
played
play-
the new one?
No, I still need to play Three Houses.
Three Houses is so good.
But I believe the only Fire Emblem figures that got amiibo that were not Smash amiibo were a Marth and Tiki and
I think it was
Alm
Chroma and Tiki.
and Celica.
Or were those last two were the ones from
Echoes.
Echoes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was Crom and Tiki that got amiibo for the first Fire Emblem Warriors.
Was it Chrome? I don't remember. They're
Marth
sitting on my
is in
shelf out
Smash.
there.
Yeah, Marth already had one, I'm pretty sure. So it must, or I
Yeah.
don't remember if it was Crom, but I know Marth already had one. And then yeah, Tiki was definitely the other one.
Yeah, I definitely know Tiki and Alm and Celica.
Why couldn't we get Tiki in Smash?
Is Tiki a spirit or something? I feel like
She probably is.
There's
She's
some-
pretty important.
Lore-wise.
She's probably a spirit in Ultimate. She's probably a sticker in Brawl, maybe.
I think she's got a couple of spirits in Ultimate.
Yeah, probably.
One for her child version and one for her adult version.
Yeah.
I think what I like the most about this and Donkey Kong 94 is just how much you can break it with Mario's movement. Because he's got such a complex movement set, and yet every level is designed that, like, a baby that doesn't know how to do any of it except just moving and jumping and climbing ladders can pretty much pull off.
An assist trophy. That's the term I was looking for. Assist trophy. I kept wanting to say support. That wasn't right. Yeah, the amiibo in Three Hopes does the same as it did in just gives you like bonuses and stuff every day.
You probably, for Fire Emblem characters, or at least for Byleth, you probably get weapons for that specific character. And everything else probably just gives random weapons and small amounts of money and materials.
Yeah, it said the most common thing was just money. I think one of the reasons I really want to play Three Hopes is because, like, I know in the last gameplay trailer that I watched, it has like a really intensive, like, between missions worlds that you can upgrade stuff and explore and still do like Fire Emblem relationships and stuff. Which I didn't play Fire Emblem Warriors, the first one. But
I feel like from what I hear, the way Three Hopes is set up, it's a lot different from like the first Fire Emblem Warriors and how Hyrule Warriors worked. Because it's more like you do the story and all the in-between stuff, and then if you don't like have a big adventure map type thing at the end, you just do new game pluses and do other routes.
Gotcha.
So what, it's more like Dragon Quest Heroes?
Maybe.
I have not played Dragon
Yeah.
Quest Heroes.
It's still got the Warriors gameplay though.
Well, yeah, that's what Dragon Quest Heroes is, but it doesn't have an adventure map. Instead, it tries to present itself like an RPG, kind of.
Yeah, that sounds more like what Three Hopes is. It's more like an actual cross between traditional Fire Emblem and Warriors gameplay.
I'm really excited to play it. It's kind of fun the time.
Right?
Oh.
Just take a couple hours every day and set them aside to play games or stream games. Probably easier to do when you don't have many other responsibilities.
You said there are 6 worlds in this Blau. Is that right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's been probably since this game came out since I've played it. And that's has to have been a minute now.
Yeah. Game Boy Advance was quite a while
It
ago.
was man, too long ago now.
It's like GBA is retro at this point.
Yeah, it is.
Heck,
It was what, like 2000? Was it 2001? No, it couldn't have been that old.
2002, maybe? It might be 2001.
very early 2000s.
I remember I was in high school gushing over early screenshots of Mega Man Battle Network when it didn't have an English name yet. And I graduated in 2003, so...
Came out of North America in June 2001. Goodness.
We're getting old.
Game Boy's getting off.
That was like my second ever console.
It was my... Let's see, I had a Game Boy Color.
I'm pretty sure I got my 64 before I got my Game Boy.
I think the Game Boy Advance was my second console, but I know like my brother had a 64 and my dad had a Super Nintendo. But yeah, I think the Game Boy Advance was the second one that was like mine. Wild. Was Super Mario Advance was a launch title for it, right?
I think so, yeah.
That would make sense.
I know that was the first game I had for it, and I'm not a huge Mario fan, so I don't know.
There
where
is
else
a
I would've gotten
weird
it.
control issue I have with this game. Whenever I'm standing on an enemy, if I try to jump at the edge of its walkable hitbox, for whatever
Yeah.
reason, I just don't jump.
Interesting. I like the style of the graphics in this. I don't know, the art style, I guess. It's just really neat. It's like a neat mix between Donkey Kong Country, like style, but with Mario characters.
I can see it.
I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I like it. Your Game Boy
trying to
Color
figure
was your
out.
first, and had nothing in the house until we got a PC. We had a PC like my whole life, and then my dad got a Super Nintendo as a wedding present when he married my mom. So, and that was the year I was born. So we had that like my whole life. And then my brother got an N64 when Ocarina of Time came out.
That was a launch title, wasn't it?
I think it actually. I always think it's a launch title, but I'm
No,
pretty sure
Super
it was
Mario
the
si-
next year.
Yeah, 64 was a launch title.
But yeah, I guess it's because I didn't play it until Ocarina of Time came out, but in my head, they both came out at the same time. And then yeah, I got my Game Boy Color with Pokemon Yellow for Christmas one year. And then I guess Christmas '01, I got the Game Boy Advance with Super Mario Advance. You had to go. My brother had an original Game Boy, but I've never actually owned a Game Boy Pocket. I've always wanted a micro. That's the one. It's one of my white whales. Is I want a Game Boy Micro.
I've
Have
never actually
the
had a Game
Mother
Boy besides
3
the
Game Boy
Advance.
Micro.
You what, Blau?
I have the Mother 3 Game Boy Micro.
That's right. Yeah. Phil has one. I think JD has one too. But Phil has one that he would always like carry around with him when we would go to restaurants and stuff at marathons. And I was always so jealous because it would just slide in his pocket. It was so small. I think the one console, I guess
wasn't
just
even
style,
fair.
that I've always wanted, and I'll look on eBay like every month to see if there's a decent price one, is that it's the 2DS XL, but it's the Zelda one, so it's got like the Hylian
Hylian Shield
as
one?
the-
That is like the best looking design
Man.
for a 3DS.
You're never gonna find that. For
I'm
cheap, that's for
never
sure.
gonna find that for a good price. I want that thing so bad.
I wish they could put that design on a regular 3DS.
If they just sell like the shell for it, I would be okay with it.
know, right? You're big a monkey. Mario's got some good voice lines.
Well, I'm about 25 minutes in and already on to World 3.
Yeah, you're making really good time, it seems like. And you said you've never actually beaten it, right, Bilal?
Correct.
Well, then you're gonna have your personal best with this one.
If I beat it.
Immortalized in TSG history.
Yeah, if anybody else wants to check the schedule, Moobot did shop the link. TSG.tv/schedule. We've got Blau playing Mario vs. DK right now. Then it's going to be Gamer
Benji.
David with Paper Mario Randomizer.
They're so
and then
adorable.
after that, I believe, is Donkey Kong Country from Wolf. I think that's what's right after.
And
I
we'll
want
finally
toy
have a
energy.
DK game being played.
We'll finally have a DK feature instead of
DK
just trying to find it.
protagonist.
Yeah.
I really want one of these wind-up ninjas. This is their design before they turn their teeth into buttons. Apparently they also turned the sclera of their eyes into white flesh. Really strange redesign.
Interesting.
Okay. That's some redesign.
I mean, they used to be like little demon-looking things with red teeth and red claws. They turned the teeth into buttons. And
What was their first game? It wasn't
It was
It was Mario 2.
Was it Mario 2? Okay.
Yep. Technically, Doki Doki Panic.
Yeah.
pretty sure they must have had that redesign before Paper Mario then.
They did have it in Sticker Star.
Sticker Star, that's not the most recent one, right?
No, that was
No, that was the 3DS one.
yeah, 3DS one.
There's been
2 more?
3 games? No, 2
Oh,
more
yeah, I
since
keep
then.
forgetting Origami
Well,
King came out. Yeah, I
I
was
guess
thinking.
if you also want to count Paper Jam.
What's the Wii U one?
I don't
Wii
count
U
Color
one
Jam.
was
That's Mario and
Color
Luigi
Splash.
game.
Color Splash. I keep forgetting Origami King came out.
Yeah. Apparently, it's a decent game.
I think JD liked it a lot. Somebody that I was talking to liked it a lot. I think it was JD.
I just want another one like Thousand Year Door.
Please, yes.
I've never played a Paper Mario game, but my wife has been. Her favorite game, I think, is Thousand Year Door, and she's been wanting me to play it.
You should definitely play Thousand Year Door or the Nintendo 64 one.
Is Super Paper Mario like this too, or is it
No,
when they
it's
started
kinda like
getting
a,
different?
It's Super's kind of like a hybrid RPG action, but Super's actually good.
That's the that was the Wii
Super's a
one, right?
platformer. It's a platformer following an RPG storyline.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of cool.
And it's got an amazing
with
story.
like RPG battle mechanic kind of thing. Like you're still sitting there jumping on enemies, but like they have hit points and you have an attack power
Yeah.
that determines
Yeah.
how many times you have to jump on them and stuff.
Right.
It's a good game. I think people would have been just as upset if every Paper Mario after that had been like that as they are that every Paper Mario after Sticker Star had been like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly, I think Sticker Star is a fine game on its own. I just don't like that that's the direction they took the Paper Mario series.
I would call it
Right.
an okay game on its own, but as Paper Mario, yeah, it's no.
Haven't the again, I'm no expert on Paper Mario for sure, but haven't the mechanics have they been different every game, or have they followed the same like Sticker Star format?
Well, Thousand Year Door was like a refinement of 64.
Yeah,
They were both full-on RPGs. But like from Sticker Star on, I haven't actually played any of the games after Sticker Star, but from what I hear,
Yeah, I have Color Splash and I haven't touched it.
they've kind of partially been refining it, for refining the Sticker Star formula, and also adding onto it with the subsequent games.
Yeah, people have told me that Color Splash is a lot better than Sticker Star.
Leanna played Sticker Star a few years ago, and I watched a part of it, and it seemed like very okay.
I don't think they've gotten away from Sticker Stars having resources needed to do battles.
Oops. I do think Origami King looks super boring. Because, you know, it's still got that, you know, barely justifying a reason to have to fight battles. And then they went and made what was, to me, the most interesting part of the Sticker Star formula, just a total snooze fest.
What part was
Which
that?
is the boss fights.
Wow. Well, I mean, Sticker Star's boss fights were basically find the giant
Oh,
sticker
wow.
that's super effective.
Yeah, I mean, the puzzle thing for Origami King has potential, but like even I keep doing that. Even the regular encounters have that element to it, and that's just tedious, busy work.
Yeah.
But then you have to do the regular battles so that you can get the confetti or whatever. I don't think I knew which thing to use against any of the bosses in Sticker Star. I just hard moded it the whole way.
Just throw everything at the wall until something works.
Something's gonna work eventually.
I mean, I usually didn't have the thing that was needed.
Another part of Sticker Star that was really annoying was the sticker museum, trying to fill that out to 100%. Because you needed a copy of every single sticker, and then you needed to get a bunch of the big ones for the bosses. So you need to get a whole bunch of them twice.
Wasn't sure that was going to work.
GameFAQs payment. I mean, I still use GameFAQs, but how many people actually still use GameFAQs?
I used GameFAQs earlier this year. I was playing what is it? PSP game, RPG. I can't remember what it was.
I don't use it as much as I used to, but that's mainly because people have really slacked off on writing guides and
Yeah, it's like there's a lot
stuff
less people
for it.
actually writing guides for new games at this
Yeah.
point.
we're going to see a perfect market to have strategy guides again soon.
Yeah, what the heck happened to Prima?
Pretty sure they all went under.
Yeah, you don't see paper guides being printed with games anymore. And even for a while, they were like not coming out until weeks after the game released.
Yeah. Mostly YouTube now. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, which is not great when you're doing things like streaming yourself.
That is true. I've been really impressed, actually. I only do it for like bigger games, but IGN's guides have been like pretty good the past couple of years.
You get what you pay for with GameFAQs, and since you don't pay for anything,
Very true.
I don't know. GameFAQs used to have really good quality.
well, the good stuff
Like,
on GameFAQs
they would be
is
even
great.
better than the stuff that you actually pay for.
Yeah, the good guides are great. The bad guides, though,
Oh, yeah, I would always have like my go-to like guide writers
yeah, you just have
that
like,
I
a
knew
couple
would
of
be
your favorite
quality.
writers.
Oh man, my favorite guides are the ones that add their snarky commentary in.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I loved those Zelda guides, Gregor. They did one for it wasn't Prima. I don't know. I can't remember who did it, but for Breath of the Wild. So that wasn't too long ago.
Yeah, I don't remember who did the Breath of the Wild one, but yeah.
It wasn't Nintendo, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know who did it. But they did it for the... I know they did re-release for the DLC, too, so...
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah. It wasn't
I
dark...
bought the big expensive hardcover one. I don't think they ever did another one of those.
I think they did a second one because it's like a gold cover and it has Zelda on the front.
What was it? I know there was like a time during like the DS era when they were doing like hardcover Zelda guides.
Yeah, I
And
was
then they
so
did,
mad
like,
that I didn't grab those because I know the Majora's Mask one was really cool.
They did like a whole box set of it too at one point.
I think they were in a chest maybe or
Yeah.
something. Yeah. Yeah, they did it's called the Expanded Edition, but the Breath of the Wild
Yeah.
guide.
I know whoever did like the hardback Prima guides for Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass, those were great. Those were great guides.
Yeah, the guides the Zelda guides and Pokemon guides are the two that, for the most part, were all like no matter who was publishing them, were always really good quality.
Well, I mean, it depended. It was like during like the Game Boy Advance era, I'd get both the Nintendo Power and the Prima Pokemon guides, and so they'd each have information that the other didn't have.
That's fair.
Earn my bottom.
Like some of them would have enemy trainer party lineups. Others would have more detailed encounter tables.
My favorite company, man, had their Gen 1 and Gen 2 guides. It was called Versus Books, I think. And they did not, they must have gone out of business like right after.
Yeah, there were a lot back then. I think the one I have for Gen 1 was from Brady Games or something.
Brady Games was one, yeah. Maybe it was Brady Games. And I had an Ocarina of Time from Versus Books.
Because if that's the Gen 1, then yeah, that's a great one.
No, it was Versus Books. This was the one I had. Man, I love this
Wow.
thing. This thing, jeez. They did one for Gold and Silver too. And it is my favorite guide. I'm just nostalgizing over strategy guides. Bring back strategy guides.
And bring them back at the cheap prices they used to be. Back when they were like, what, $10, $15
Yeah, give me
and
that
not half the price of the game?
$10 strategy guide. Oh, that's kind of cool, Gendarme.
Shut the door on them.
That's really cool. I never had one for Pokemon, but there are a couple like old point-and-click games from the early '90s. I have a couple of strategy guides, and it's like that. It's a novel of essentially a novel of the game, but it's a guide as you do it.
That sounds pretty interesting. At this point for Pokemon, I think most people just use Cerebi or Bulbapedia.
Yeah.
So I like how Mario just doing a handstand just makes him invulnerable in this game, apparently.
Gotta do something to offset the fall damage.
How far can you?
Not far.
Okay, yeah.
So how does fall damage just stun you, or?
No, it can kill you. The stun's kind of like a warning that you're getting too close to the limit.
Because that's like in the arcade versions, like it's barely.
It's really shortened.
Yeah.
the arcade
you just
ones.
go down a little and you're dead.
Like, I think it's probably a little bit more forgiving in this than it is in DK94.
Mm-hmm.
But even DK94 was a lot more forgiving than the arcade. But Mario also jumps way higher in these.
Hey James, good morning.
James.
You're here for the second half of Mario vs. Donkey Kong. He just got to World 4.
Literally halfway done. Only 40 minutes.
Oh. That was a dumb.
So actually, did we go behind at some point, or
Huh?
are we ahead or behind right now?
Oh, schedule?
Yeah.
Mario Party went like 20 minutes long. But I don't think Blau's gonna need his full 3 hours.
Yeah.
So.
That's assuming it ends at World 6 and gives me a credit roll.
True.
It's true.
Because, I honestly don't know. Wimp! I really wish that they
Hi,
had
Big
added a
James.
poison mushroom
There's
item
my favorite
to
person in the world.
Mario Maker that you could have just put on enemies to create, like, micro Goombas or Thwimps or stuff like that. I don't know why they never did that.
Maybe it'll be in the next one.
They'll surely do another Mario vs. Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah, the series isn't dead.
I mean, it's Mario and Donkey Kong.
That's true. It's the two big ones.
That won't be dead until Nintendo is dead.
Hey Cal, it's me. Sorry, I'm looking at strategy guides on eBay right now. I gotta stop. Does that key have a timer on it?
Yep.
Yes.
Man.
I guess it'd be too easy if it didn't.
Timer will reset if you pick it up, but it only goes while you're not holding it.
Local anime con at the same time. Too much to compete with.
Right? I mean, at least it's not GDQ. GDQ's over.
It's true.
Everyone's tapped out from it.
She is. Just me this time, Cal.
I mean, at least we have someone.
It's true. I'm still here.
We don't have that many people in-house this time.
I haven't had very many people in house for the last several marathons. This is probably one of the bigger ones in that regard.
True.
Yeah, this one's felt really nice, actually. Not that they all haven't, but this one's been nice. I say that like 18 hours into it.
Yeah, we're not even through day one completely.
Still got a while to go. Gotta get down here, Apple.
Well, we'll have to see what next year's gonna be.
Yeah, if anybody is curious, I don't think it's a spoiler to say we're gonna announce it.
Yeah, maybe don't say when we're gonna announce it yet.
Yeah, I don't remember if I
don't know what.
At some point in this marathon, we will be announcing another marathon.
At some point.
That is a fair
We
way
will
to
be
say.
announcing something
We're announcing the Guitar Hero Marathon.
Yeah.
in September.
Star Wars ticket.
Oh,
Man,
What
Cal,
do we can't have Star Wars 2 if we don't have a Star Wars 1. We've
And-
never had a Star Wars marathon, right?
I will tell you guys, on a real deal, we super need to do another Sonic Marathon and another Mega Man Marathon.
How about a Sonic plus Mega Man marathon?
That's true. We've set the precedent for the pluses now.
I mean, they're both blue, non-Nintendo mascot
I already
non-first-party
pitched-
Nintendo mascot characters.
I already pitched a Worlds Collide Marathon a while back.
I would be down for another. I mean, I'm not a Sonic guy, but I would be down for another Mega Man for sure.
I mean,
Maybe I can
especially while
finally
we're
learn the Shadow
accepting,
the Hedgehog speedrun if we do Sonic.
especially while we're accepting out-of-house runners, be a great time for Sonic.
That's a good point. Maybe that's what we're announcing.
Tales of Series Marathon. Who would play besides me, though?
Not me. I hate those games.
3-week Xenoblade Marathon. You never know.
Which one?
Exactly.
3 weeks to play one game, yes.
All of these could be what we're announcing. You never know. It could be
Okay.
all of them at once.
Okay, new question. If we did a Tales of Marathon, who else besides me could actually beat a game?
man, drag everybody, I guess? I
They're
don't-
long games. They are long.
super long.
Even speed running. Even at speed runs, they are long games.
I do like these ghost Shy Guys. Which reminds me, Britt was asking what other games have ghost Shy Guys. Here's another one.
What is it? Oh, here's
This
another
one?
one you
This-
said.
yeah.
Wait, what was
This
which
one.
one was Britt talking about?
Yoshi's Island.
Oh, yeah, okay, okay.
Yeah, I don't think they should be able to follow me while I'm backflipping. That seems like cheating.
Well, they're the enemies. Of course they're gonna cheat.
That's their whole thing. As far as travelers, Cal, it was me and David and Deli. And then I know Mayday's gonna be here. I think Tyler's stopping by. Phil's gonna be here.
We had Tyler Tuttle yesterday.
Tyler Tuttle was here, yeah. Yeah, he was here for a while too. Let's see, Rob's been here. I think Malcolm's gonna come by.
Phil was here.
Phil was here. I feel like I'm missing somebody else, but yeah, it's a pretty good little crew.
You know,
I'm a fan. Fell asleep like her grandma. Well, luckily, Britt is gonna have another power block like every night.
yeah, pretty much. Oh, Lauren was here earlier, right?
Lauren was here, yeah, and I think she's gonna be back tomorrow morning. I'm pretty sure. She'll probably be back sometime today too. She was taking Deli back to his hotel because it's so hot outside.
It's like even if it's just a 5-minute walk over there.
Yeah.
There's a reason I got a rental car.
Guitar Hero versus Rock Band Marathon. Maybe that's what we're announcing.
Yeah, maybe that's gonna be the fall marathon. Who knows? Maybe they'll bring back the Metal Gear marathon.
Raising money to pay the
Your
license fees.
Yep, exactly. Well, that's what all the bits and everything will go to.
I freaking jumped!
It'll be a Guitar Hero marathon, but we'll play it all on mute. So you'll just have to like think of the music in your head.
No, we can post the link to the YouTube video of the song and be like, okay, we're gonna sync this in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, Ash Ketchum, welcome back. Maybe you've been here. I know you were here last night. My kid's been watching a lot of Pokemon lately, but he doesn't know how to say Pokemon, so every time he wants to watch, he just says, I want to watch Ash. John Darm. Yeah, Camille's stuff is always so impressive. This is definitely one of my favorites she has ever done. I know you guys can see it. It's not on there right this second, but scrolling on the banner right below me and David is not a shadow box, I guess sculpture. Yeah.
Sculpture, diorama.
Diorama, yeah, that Camille from Pain Gamer, Camille Young did for us of Mario and DK, and it is so cool. I love the art style she went with. It's very reminiscent of like 1940s cartoons. Like somebody said Groucho Marx last night.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. But it looks super, super cool. And we're going to be auctioning it off Sunday, tomorrow, at 5 p.m. Central Time. So,
in what would that be, like 29 hours or so? But yeah, that thing looks so awesome. So if anybody wants to participate in that auction or watch it, tomorrow night at 5 p.m. and all of the money, once again, will go directly to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
Well, we don't touch a cent. We are just the middlemen.
I know the art style from Mario was based on the arcade artwork.
Oh, so I was trying to parse what you were saying. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I love how this one looks. I've liked all the ones she's done for us, obviously, but either this one, I can't decide if this one or the one we had last summer, the like item inventory screen from Zelda. I don't know how to phrase that, but she did one last year. It was like different items from Zelda, and it was all in this shadow box where they had magnets so they could have like their own individual spaces. It was so cool. But either that one or this one is my favorite. But this one,
my favorite one was the Windfish.
Windfish was also, man.
Yeah, that was amazing.
2020 we had it was Mario Odyssey. I don't know what the world's called, but the desert world. She did
I don't agree with that.
Zelda almost took it. Yeah, she's never. I mean, obviously, she's never done a bad one.
Yeah.
They're all incredible, and we are so thankful that she continues to do them. If anybody wants to see like more pictures, I know both in our Discord and on our Twitter at the Sweet Gamers. We have a lot of pictures that we posted of it. Which Mario vs. DK is our favorite? Mine, the only one I've played is this one, and it has been a really long time, but I did like it a ton. I love the art style in this one. I like the music a lot. But yeah, this is the only one I've played.
Yeah, I've never played one at all, so.
Blau, I know you've played at least 3. Which one's your favorite?
This one.
This one? Fangamer TSG collab shirt. Yeah, David's wearing one from 2016 Zelda.
No, this is from 2019. Or, yeah, no, 2016.
Yeah, that was the first one we did. That was the Team Hyrule shirt.
Yep.
And Fangamer's got some, if there's any Elden Ring fans out there, Fangamer's got some Elden Ring stuff coming this fall. Saw him tweet about it. I'm very excited. I do like the voice lines Mario has in this one too. This is a really good game. If nobody's played a Mario vs. Donkey Kong game, this is a good choice. I am drinking a Star Blast. Where's the camera? Star Blast Bang.
That's what it says on the can
right now.
anyway.
Yeah, that's what's on the can.
I think he had it open before he came in here, so I don't know. He could have been pouring something.
Nobody knows
in
what's
there.
in the can. It is 5 o'clock somewhere, not here,
No.
unfortunately.
It's not TSG After Dark.
I like the Star Blast. It's okay. Getting Baja Blasted, man. I wish. I love a good Baja Blast.
I had the mango and pineapple flavors that they did.
Ooh,
They're pretty good.
Had either. What are those 2 separate flavors, or was it mango pineapple, like one flavor?
Separate.
I love pineapple flavor. Not a big mango fan, but I love pineapple.
I love mango. I love pineapple too. I think mango is my favorite flavor though.
I had a was it yesterday? I had I think it's new, but a peach flavored monster. That was super good. Pineapple soda. I love pineapple soda. Yeah, I only drink zero sugar stuff. Also, but I don't know if I could say no to a pineapple soda. Zero sugar gang. Man, I don't want to just talk about sodas forever, but
Oh, it'll fill time.
yeah. The Dr. Pepper cream soda. New Dr. Pepper cream soda. I don't know what I'm saying. I like it a lot. It's my fave. But they have a zero sugar version. That is never in stock near me.
Oh, of course not. I mean, soda's been really intermittently in stock.
It has, yeah. It got to the point where, like, my grandmother-in-law was texting us when she would see it somewhere and be like, you can go get this right now.
I basically stopped drinking sodas. The other day when I got the mango and pineapple Mountain Dews was an exception.
That's probably the smart thing to do, honestly.
I get in, like, moods where I'll go, like, a month without drinking one, and then I'll find something
I
I want.
mostly just drink Polar Seltzer now.
I do like seltzer a lot. Really, I don't drink that much. I don't drink the energy drinks unless I'm at a marathon. Really.
I drink too much soda. It's the only way I can get through work every day.
No, I do drink like a pot and a half of coffee every day,
Oh.
which is
Yeah.
very not good for me. I'm fully aware.
I don't drink coffee at all.
I shouldn't, but I do. Hey, Kenyon. Ooh, chocolate nougat and pizza.
Dang, that sounds good.
Kenyon, you're having a day. Oh, I think Britt already said St. Jude's bringing pizza tonight.
Yeah.
Kenny, if you hurry down, you'll get some more pizza. So,
Right, just take your time machine.
S'more pizza.
s'more pizza.
I mean, that kind of sounds like what he's making with what he bought.
Oh, that's true. Kenny's making some s'more pizza. I do like a good dessert pizza.
I don't know how I'm supposed to actually get them up there.
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Can they ride on top of the floor? Well, maybe we'll need game facts right now.
I need the Mario versus Donkey Kong strategy guide. Please. Oh, later, Cal. Hurry back.
Cow.
We miss you already, Cal.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cal.
It's kind of a tight time limit there.
Should have started your time off on Monday, but got booked into meetings at April. Man. Just tell him no, Kenny. It's so nice at work. We're doing half-day Fridays through July, which I was off yesterday for the marathon anyway, but I'm so excited. We're only supposed to do it in July, but basically, like, throughout June, everybody was pretty much already doing it, because if you wanted something from somebody on a Friday, they were not online. Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to get them up there. That's
Can
crazy.
you pick up the minis and throw them?
Nope.
No.
Huh.
What are they made of? Can they make the jump
Those are some
if
very
we have the red
dense
blocks there?
Oh, that's how.
Oh,
There.
there you go. We don't need a strategy guide. We got David.
I like the backdrop in this one.
Yeah, this is cool. I always like a good like Halloween themed, spooky themed stage. Oh, the buttons are choosing which ones are solid. Is that right?
Yes, but it can't change one if I'm holding it.
I see.
Alright, nice. 4 worlds down.
Getting close. Unless the game's tricking us.
Right, well, they are getting tougher and longer.
Oh, I didn't see that message, but hey. Oh, I gotta scroll up. Hey, Abib. How are you doing?
Is the tablet still not working for Tiltify?
Well, I haven't checked it today, but yeah, it was so weird because it was pulling up like Google and it was pulling up other websites, but I could not get any Tiltify page to load.
If it still doesn't want to load Tiltify, can we at least put like the chat on it? So
Probably
that
could,
one
yeah.
person has
Is it over there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try Tiltify one more time.
You want me to unplug it?
Surely,
fully charged
surely
by now.
it's charged.
It's got to be fully charged
yeah.
by now.
Let's Tiltify will finally work. Does not look like it.
I don't know if I got very far into World 5 at all last time I played.
You said 5 was
Really?
as far as you had gotten, right?
For sure, yes.
I like the theme of this one too.
I want to say I got to some levels where you had to use bombs, but it may have been as far as I got.
Well, later, Pikachu.
Bye.
I remember the last level I was on. It was this one level where you had to like time the bombs to explode after jumping on a spring. It was all kinds of annoying.
There we go. Okay. We have chat again.
We
Well,
have,
I guess we had chat, but
we
now
have,
we have
a more visible chat.
easier to see chat.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gamer David.
I can't tell. Do those have Diddy's face, or are they just monkeys?
I think they're just monkeys.
Yeah, those just looks like monkeys with red headbands / hats, maybe.
We should fix text-to-speech so you can hear the chat.
I'm not sure that'd be a good
We're
idea.
just gonna have every chat message read to us out loud.
I think we'd be hearing Moobot a lot.
Some very long Meebot messages. We'd get a lot of ahees.
Alan would definitely spam that.
Hi, Langston. How's it going? Just playing some Mario and Donkey Kong, raising money for St. Jude. Which stage in World... Was this just World 2? Or Stage 2, Blau?
Yes.
Yeah,
Live
okay.
2.
Getting through
This
it.
might have been the one that I got to. It's got the bombs.
Oh yeah, you did say you thought you played the bombs.
Oh, this one was awful.
Oh boy.
Don't remember
Yeah,
this
this
game.
one was terrible.
This was... It came out in like 04-ish, somewhere around there. I remember. I know I played it as a kid, but it has been a really long time. I liked it a lot, which is, I don't like Mario games all that much. I don't like platformers, I guess is the better way of saying it. Because I'm not anti-Mario games. I'm just... And I don't even not like platformers, really. I'm just terrible at them.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Love Mario games. I did like... One of my favorite games is still Mario World, which, I mean, it's, what, 30 years old almost now? I guess like me. But it's a platform. But yeah, really, after Mario World, I never could get into Mario games until Odyssey. I loved Odyssey. Hey, I am Team DK. That is true, Gendarme.
I don't think
No.
anyone needs to donate for it, though. They can donate for Team Mario, though.
I'm a fan of the Monkey Man. Galaxy 1 and 2 are your favorites. I know I played at least a little bit of both Galaxies. I liked 2 a lot more than I liked 1. I don't know why, though. Yeah, I like the idea. I always want to like a platformer more than I actually do because so many of them are fun. I'm just very bad at them. The only ones like I'll consistently try and play are like new Donkey Kong games. I think 2 is the one I'm thinking of. It's the one that's it's like, how do you say it? It has like the overworld map and you pick what stages on it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that is the one I liked more. Oh, nice. I never had Mario All-Stars. I didn't play it until, like, I guess it started coming out on virtual consoles and stuff. I do still have my Donkey Kong Country and Mario World carts somewhere, though. I need to find this. That might be my parents' house. Yeah, the country games and Mario World, well, I guess Link to the Past too, but I played, man, so much of those, so much of the Super Nintendo as a kid. Blow, I can't tell. What are the gray things you're jumping on? What are those doing? Are those turning or changing
changing
the
the
direction?
arrows, yeah.
Okay.
And I think those are the bob-ombs.
No. Changing the directions of the conveyor belt. This level is annoying.
Yeah, this looks very frustrating.
Wait, what? Can you not climb the ladder with the key?
No.
At least the time on the key resets when you pick it up. But, I mean, that's still not a lot of time. Jeez.
I don't remember the trick on this level.
So on that far right conveyor belt, if you switched it with the red switch, would that move the key there all the way to the door?
Yeah, I feel like that time you almost had it, you just ran out of, like, stage time. I think you were doing the right thing, though. It's just, man, such a short time limit.
Well, it's 2 minutes. I feel like it should be faster to drop down than trying to go over that top conveyor belt all the way.
Top conveyor belt's what's making this difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I think
Yeah,
you
you
have,
almost had-
you're doing it. It's just, that 12 seconds on the key is rough. Mario, you're not fast enough. Dang.
Yeah. This is a level.
This is a toughie. Speed it up, Mario. Can you throw the key upward and let the top conveyor belt? Oh.
I think he tried that earlier and it
Oh.
wasn't working.
Yeah, because that top one would drag it all the way to the right.
And then you wouldn't have to jump all the way across the top. That seems like what's really slowing him down is
Yeah.
taking that top path.
Yep. Man, yeah, that's a good idea. I just don't. I can't tell if it's gonna if it would reach.
I guess you could throw it up from the left block, the left yellow block. Throw it upwards from there. And then drop down and go on the bottom path.
Look at Mario go. That little fella.
Yep. It just seems like taking that top path is just too slow.
Yeah, it's just so slow doing that one. But yeah, it doesn't look like he can throw it as high as it needs to go.
There's nothing else I can really do about it.
Crazy. Yeah, I feel, man, it seems like
Yeah.
Kenny has the right idea. It's just he's not throwing it far enough.
Yeah.
Game Facts David, what do you think?
I think I might go eat a quick lunch here soon, honestly, and get ready for Paper Mario.
There are some donuts over there if you want some more brought. I know that's not really lunch, but there are some
Probably
over
better to have
there.
a full meal, because I'm gonna be sitting here for 5 hours.
No,
think
I've
you'll
gotten
finish? I don't know
passes
how long.
before. I just
Like you usually
Don't-
take on randomizers. Do you think we'll finish it?
Yeah. I mean, it might go a little late, but it shouldn't be too much more than 5 hours.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm excited. I've never seen a Paper Mario randomizer. I guess really all I've ever seen are like Zelda and Metroid. Maybe yeah, a couple Pokemon randomizers, but. Mario just needs to like
He needs to jump.
get some
man.
basketball.
He needs
like
to
skills.
jump, man.
He does need to jump, man.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go get my stuff real quick and get everything set.
Alrighty. We'll see you soon.
You all right on your own, Jason?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I was gonna ask how long you think you have left, Blau, but this stage might this might be a while. I'm not alright on my own. Gendarme, I'm fine. What stage is this? 5-3? I'm gonna look up a video. I'm so curious if there's another way of doing it. Let's.
great if I knew what I'm actually missing here.
Oh, Kenny, you just looked it up? Oh, I forgot I have chat over here now. Alright, I got an ad. For X-Hero Dinosaur Control. If we want to switch the marathon to that one. This video has about 2 FPS, so. Oh. Okay, Blau, I gotta figure out how to explain this to you without you seeing it. What the video is doing is when you get to that, the end of the middle conveyor belt on the right, he's
Yep.
throwing the key up to the next conveyor belt. And then, like, going and unlocking the blocks. So he's like, yeah, getting on that yellow block. I know there's a little bit of a delay, but he's throwing the key up to the top one.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
I would not have thought of that. I don't know if that's the way you're supposed to do it, but it worked for worked for this guy 14 years ago on YouTube.
Who am I to deny 14 years of experience? Okay, I cannot actually get any more than just on the very edge of this block and be able to throw it up.
Yeah, so he was throwing it up like that, and then when he falls down, he's not landing to switch the conveyor belt. Man, this is hard to explain without looking at it.
But then, yeah, just going across and pushing the red switch and the keys going to the door.
I don't know how you can get back across if you don't hit the switch.
Good question. Didn't think about that. Let me check the VODs. Oh, okay. He is hitting the switch. And the key's going to the left on the top. So he's hitting the switch before it falls onto that platform where it sticks.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
So then, yeah, he's getting up to the top one and grabbing it. Or something. I say the person playing in the video 14 years ago. Hey. Hey.
That one's difficult to do.
Yeah, that was a rough
Yeah.
stage.
This is the last level that I got to.
That was, or this is.
This one right here. Oops. Wish I hadn't burned all my lives on that last level.
Hey, at least you know what you're doing now. If you have to continue, how many lives do you start with?
I'm not sure. Maybe 5?
I need to move over. I was a little too far to the side. Now that David's not here. Nice bomb throwing. Bomb throwing.
Oh, this is going to be really annoying.
Where's the... Is it the blue switch that'll switch it?
Yeah. Oh, dang it.
Baltus has been here before. Apple, I can't tell. What's the TSG icon next to your name? How many months is that? I always forget which is which. One or 3 months.
Thank you.
Thanks, DNA bro.
Thank you.
Too many metal, man. I haven't seen that name in a long time. How you doing, Metal? You've seen Metal Man's name all the time.
Thank you.
Thanks, DNA bro.
At least this was a nice, easy, breezy level after that.
Yeah, for once. Nice change of pace. Doing pretty good, Metal. Miss you, Metal. Gotta get down again. Had some thoughts last night and thought about you.
Probably I'll start getting the bonus games. Get some lives.
Gotta get up to get down. It's a mood.
No, I think I did this level too. I remember this one.
Blau, are you sure you didn't actually beat the game and just forgot?
I know I didn't do that. You need the yellow crest, don't I?
Yeah, I think the yellow platform is where the door, what the door's on. If anybody's watching and curious what's coming up next, don't forget tsg.tv/schedule. We'll get you the full schedule. But after Blau is finished with Mario vs. Donkey Kong, we're going to have Gamer David playing a Paper Mario randomizer, followed by Wolf, who's going to be playing Donkey Kong Country at 101%. So lots of, man, we're not even a day into this thing. Lots of marathon coming up left. I'm not sure what comes up after Donkey Kong Country, but I know it's something fun. But yeah, if you guys want to check the schedule, tsg.tv/schedule, and then to donate to St. Jude, head over to tsg.tv/donate, and you will be taken to our Tiltify page, where you can see, it's really cool actually. I think we mentioned this a little yesterday, but on the Tiltify page now, when you make your donation, you can see, they're called cause rewards, but you can see sort of what the money that you donate, how St. Jude uses that. I'm actually, there's a little piece of paper over here. Let me grab it. Have a handy dandy cheat sheet to help you know what some of the money goes to. So it just picks one of the Paper Mario games at random, and that's the one he plays. Yeah. No, he is going to be playing Paper Mario, the original, the one on the N64. And it's just randomized. Let's see, what does some of these dollar amounts do? With $10, so St. Jude's big thing is that every dollar makes a difference. And it, you know, there's so many cool things about St. Jude. I was lucky enough in 2018 to be able to attend the Play Live Summit physically and tour the campus and, you know, see in person what St. Jude does. And it was such a rewarding experience, and it really helped you to see the good that, not just us, I mean, we raise money for St. Jude all the time, but the good that St. Jude does with the money that is donated to them, and how much it benefits. You know, families that are at St. Jude, they don't have to pay anything, and that's one of St. Jude's biggest things, is that they are always the most important thing when a child is at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, is that the families are taking care of, you know, the most important thing, which is just the well-being and the health of their child. So they're not having to worry about paying for housing and food and, you know, anything like that. So all of the money donated to St. Jude, it goes, you know, to a really great organization. It's used in awesome ways. But, you know, with our marathon too, every dollar donated goes directly to St. Jude through Tiltify. So just to give an example of some of the different things that the money can do, is for a $10 donation, just $10, it helps provide a new toy for the play areas in the hospital at the St. Jude campus. For $25, you can help cover the cost of a No More Chemo party, which is such a cool thing. Once a patient at St. Jude finishes their treatment process, then every child gets, they call it a no more chemo party. And it's just to celebrate the end of that process. And I mean, it's such a cool and heartwarming thing to see and to know that you're able to be a part of. For $50, you can help provide art supplies for patient art parties. You know, the St. Jude campus is decorated throughout with art from the patients. And we, you know, if you go to the St. Jude website, you can see a lot of it too. But it's just, you know, it's hard to really put into words just what the good is that St. Jude is able to do for these kids. So every dollar counts. Every dollar is going to an incredible cause, and you can feel really good about yourself knowing that you are helping some families and some children and some patients that really, really need your help. Write the Paper Marios down on paper and pull one out of a hat. Paper Mario. I like it. We have a little roulette that I can't really use for Paper Mario, but maybe I'll figure out something with it.
This was the level I got to and didn't beat.
This was the level, guys. Oh yeah, I can see why this one would be hard. I'll make a sweet deal for you guys. For the next, until Blau finishes, what's he put? Mario vs. Donkey Kong. For every $5 donated, I will do, I'm going to get the spicy ones, but I'll do a fiery bean boozle. Let me grab those. Yeah. So for every $5 donated, between now and the end of Blau's run of Mario vs. Donkey Kong, I will do a Fiery 5 Bean Boozle. And yeah, I'll do it. I'm not going to spin for it. I'm just going to draw one and see what happens.
Last time I did these, I think they were expired. But it was not good for the old tummy, I gotta say. But I'll do it for the kids. TSG.TV/donate to donate to St. Jude. And I'll eat some beans. Sure. Am I spinning the Bean Boozled wheel? I guess I could do it with the Boozle wheel. All beans. Me too, Metal. That's what I say when I eat the beans. Man, gotta run away from that bomb. Wow. He's gonna get you.
Oh no.
Yeah, this one does look like a toughie.
Okay, collect the
Blue
points
switch is
to
at the
die.
very top, Kenyon. Whoa! Apple beaning me up. Apple with a $5 donation says, "Go for it. By the way, I have a reputation of always giving people the worst possible beans when I donate, so good luck." Alright. Let me open these beans. I wasn't prepared, so they are all in individual packs, so give me just a second. Got a lot of beans to open. You get some nice 10 ASMR.
It'd be like that one guy on Twitter thinking about them beans.
Thinking about them beans. Get beaned. Tell me about it, Metal.
Bean is actually the nickname that my son goes by.
Bean? I like that.
Like he knows his name is James, but he prefers to go by Bean.
My nickname for Leanna is Bean Wife, so I do not know why. But I like Bean Wife. Reminding you of when you dropped Bean Boozled. A nightmare. Each of these individual packs expires in June of 2023, in case anybody is curious. Alright. Bean time. Let's see. Alright, so our options are, we have Sriracha. I think you guys can see this. Oh, also, Apple.
Thank you.
Thank you for that donation. We have Sriracha, Jalapeno, Carolina Reaper, Habanero, and Cayenne. The one that would always get me is actually Cayenne for some reason. And I know it's not the hottest. I think it's like in the middle of the five. We got Sriracha. Okay. That is this one. All right, here's your bean. Man, not good. Sriracha is like the weakest heat, but it's also the strongest flavor. And it's just not a good bean. Ugh. All right. I got beaned. If anybody else wants to bean, remember, for every $5 until Blau finishes this game, which is getting pretty close. And I think there's one world after this. Then I will bean. And then don't forget, man, I'm already sweating a little bit from that bean. And that was like the weakest one too. If you're curious what's coming up next, it is gonna be Paper Mario Randomizer with Gamer David. The man, the myth, the legend. Also, with that $5, so if you're on Tiltify, you see right now behind Blau is Mario's pants, and we got some timers running on the side of the screen. If you want to switch the timer from Team Mario to Team DK, then man, that bean's getting me. Then it's a $5 donation, and you just pick Donkey Kong Overlay, or if you want to keep it as Mario, pick Mario Overlay in the rewards on Tiltify. But at 6 p.m. today and every day of the marathon, whichever team has had the most time in control for that 24-hour period is going to get either a banana or a star. And then at the end of the marathon, whichever team has the higher score is going to be the winner. So you can put your support behind Team DK or Team Mario, my man DK, or that little fella Mario. Apple, you don't know what you're talking about. DK's the one. He's the main guy. Gotta support my monkey man. I ate a banana this morning in solidarity. What day was it? Thursday. I had some banana pudding pancakes from IHOP for both that man and the minions themselves.
That was a rough one.
Yeah, that was a that was a tough boss. All right, one world left. I think we've established that Mario is really the villain of this game too, despite appearing to be the protagonist. Twilight City.
Donkey Kong is just fighting everything that's wrong with capitalism. Mario's for the status quo.
Classic Mario. Let's vote Mario out of office as protagonist. One of my least favorite mechanics in platformers, and one of the reasons I'm so bad at them, is definitely a conveyor belt. So, this looks like an absolute nightmare.
That's not too bad. Oh, look at these Rocky Wrench wannabes.
Are those robot Shy Guys? I can't see from here. Are they just, like, wearing
Yeah,
gloves?
they're all toys.
Oh, yeah, obviously. Okay. The dumbest question I've asked. The whole plot of the game. Mamma Mia. feel like, could you get that one up without having a Shy Guy there? Or could you not get
No.
down far enough?
Nah, I couldn't have gotten down far enough.
Mario just needs to hang a little bit lower. It is Kong o'clock, and nobody's donating for Team DK. Gendarme has a very good point. Remember, if anybody would like to donate for Team Donkey Kong, the absolute hero of this game, head over to tsg.tv/donate and choose Donkey Kong Overlay as your $5 reward. Gendarme and Moobot dropping the link.
Thought I could be slick, and then I saw the spikes at the top. I was like, hold my beer.
They should do a Mario vs. Donkey Kong collection for Switch. Nintendo, if you're there, if you're listening, that's what you need to do. Dang, Blau. You goofed.
I did. I done goofed.
Done goofed.
You know what they say about goofs? We always stick together.
Goofs always stick together. Mario disagrees with my idea. Donkey Kong's still in the game. Or are you saying because he died? Yeah, that's fair. Listen, Gendarme, I haven't had that much sleep. I don't need these word puzzles that you're throwing at me.
Maybe this will work.
Yeah, I think you should be able to get up there. Maybe. Woke up at 6 a.m. your time. That's my usual wake-up time now. Nobody tells you that kids don't like to sleep through the night. Or also, I guess everybody tells you that.
I could have told you that. Well, that's not happening.
Mario is such a spinny little fella. I can't figure out what you're supposed to be doing here.
I suppose I'm supposed to not be dying.
It's a good rule of thumb.
Ah.
What kind of game is this?
Oh! Thought I was in the clear.
I like that there is a little bit of a delay between, like, what you're seeing and what we're all seeing, because we do get your reactions every time.
Don't agree with that. No, sir. I don't like it.
So do the little trash can fellas, do you jump on them to make them start moving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thought it would be close enough. This level's aggravating me.
Mamma mia. You're still making pretty good time, though. Welcome back. Nice. See, what was this? 6? Was that just 6-1 or was it 6-2? 6-2.
So it's getting there, huh?
Yeah, he's almost. I think there's 6 levels per stage.
6 levels and collecting the minis and then the showdown with DK. Wait a minute. This ain't gonna work. So confused here.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure this one out.
There we go.
Okay. Okay. I see. You need a plug.
That one's trying to see if there's one closer.
Oh.
Might have to swap spots.
Yeah, that's fine.
This level's dumb.
I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick.
Be right back, everybody. All right. Yeah, for a game that started out pretty simple, these later levels are something.
That's it. Well, now I'm not gonna have enough time to do it.
Well, as long as you know.
What am I missing here?
Do they need to be on different sides of the red blocks on top?
This level is aggravating. I really wish I could just choose this level and just like jump straight up there. Fortunately, it don't work that way.
Well, but they can't make it too easy. There we go. All right.
You to go. Yeah, I don't know why I tried to make that jump. I should just take the death and reset my lives at this point.
You only just go back to the start of the current stage if you game over?
I mean, they're two-part stages. You just start over from the beginning if you game over.
Later, Kenny.
Hmm. Well, that was not the plan. Yeah, I guess I'll just do it the way they want me to.
What level is this?
This is 6-5? I think it was 5.
5 or 4.
Almost done. Never mind. You should put me to look for an extension cord.
If you want, yeah.
I don't know if we have it.
I'm just trying to think of...
think it'll be you want me to grab a chair or something? Whatever's easiest for you, I'll try
Well,
to make work. I just don't
Did
know
you
what
did
that
you
is.
want to try and do the tracking while I'm or?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying you probably have to sit like right here.
Yeah, I can sit maybe right here. I'm still on the camera.
Yeah.
And then I can do that. Yeah.
Well, I need to be able to see it
Oh,
too,
you
though.
do. Yeah. How about?
Oh, that was 6'4". This is 6'5".
Yeah, I'll sit there when you start.
Yeah.
We'll get it figured out.
I'm just saying we get it figured out now, before the game before is.
Yeah, I'll sit there.
Yeah.
Alright. Will it just be tracking it?
Yeah.
Finger? Okay.
Well, I should probably make it a little bigger.
Do you want me to full screen or do you-
No. Just unplug it for a second.
I don't know how long you've been gone, Kenny, but later, Kenny.
Okay, maybe it can't be made bigger.
I did not think about that.
Yeah, I don't think it can be made bigger.
Can you see it from over there?
Yeah. Alright, so basically it's just left click to select something, right click and unselect it, or
Okay.
just double clicking. For things with that are like 2 on 1, it's left controls the left thing, right controls the right thing.
Okay.
And for the partners, left selects them, right selects how many times they've been powered up.
Okay.
So just use spacebar for the timer.
Okay.
And there's pictures of 2 maps, so shouldn't need to switch between them, just X1 when it's done. Should work. Yeah.
I don't get this one.
Alright, perfect.
Wow, you died again.
Yeah.
Back down to 2 lives again.
This one's a little rough.
Yeah, this one looks tough.
Well, we're getting close to the penultimate stage of the game. They aren't holding back on us.
We hope. So I could hit that red switch, but I don't see what it actually does for me. What I need to be able to do is reverse the order of the platforms there, but I don't see how.
Does the order need to be reversed at this point?
Well, I can't get the key under that blue block. Oh, wait.
Is there
Yeah, that's what the problem was.
block blocking it? Can you just drop down the space where the yellow is?
Oh,
jump to the door.
I didn't realize that was on a yellow platform. Whoops.
Blow, blow, blow.
This is a level that keeps on giving.
Especially since that was a death somehow. Or this,
The yellow wasn't active.
Oh, it did look active from.
that
I
is yellow.
didn't realize that the door was sitting on a yellow platform.
So that red switch is kind of a trap.
Well, now you have to hit it to be able to get the key over here. Just gotta hit the yellow platform afterward. Oh. Are you kidding me? I like how Mario has a different animation for when you let go of the duck button while under a block.
Oh, that is cool.
No.
Fall out
I
everything.
did not mean to fall down there. So dumb. It is annoying me to no end that sometimes I just don't jump when I get near the edge of the platform.
Is that a mechanic thing or a controller thing or what?
It's like a control thing. Well,
I see.
that's a little tricky.
Yeah. That green block. It's coming
Oh.
together. It's all coming.
Oh, yep, I need to hit that red one.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh! Starting to know why Donkey Kong got so mad at Mario. Alright, I got this now.
You got it. This is the one.
This is where it all comes together.
It's so mad. Just want to be done with this game.
Hey, you're almost there. glad Fanto doesn't show up for the key. Yeah, this like section of the stage seems really frustrating.
Oh, I could jump that gap, and I had no momentum when I jumped for some reason.
Oh,
Hey, Code.
that was right.
Welcome back.
Alright, this is the run.
This is it. This is the one.
Number 1, just like his lives. Because Mario was number 1.
Now, I don't know about that.
I mean, I don't think the timer lies.
Gonna YOLO this, I guess.
Use the milk, Blau. Use that good Mario milk.
Use the power of the milk mob.
Oh.
There we go.
Hey! That was the
That
one, you were right.
was- Now it's part 2.
Well... Power of milk.
Milk, it does the body good.
This is devious here.
Yeah, that looks not fun.
Not a fan.
I think that's one thing we can all agree on. No one likes spikes. Mario doesn't like spikes, and DK doesn't like spikes.
Spikes are their common enemy.
At least I got that one up. Ah.
Ooh, you didn't grab it on the way down.
Big yikes.
That was risky.
Sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit.
And that biscuit has got to be risked. Nobody likes the spikes.
Nope.
I don't know, there has to be somebody who likes spikes.
Well, I guess spiked enemies like the spikes.
That's true, yeah.
Okay. Time for the last one.
This is it.
For all the marbles.
Well, the last normal level.
Volleyball players like the spikes. Ugh.
6-6. Running out of places to run, DK.
Well,
Fall damage, just get smacked in the back by an enemy.
Are the presents just bonuses, or do you have to get them?
They're bonuses.
I
Okay.
would say they're definitely not required. He's been skipping most of them.
I only started getting them when I was running low on lives.
Oh, do they just give 1-ups?
I mean, they do affect your score, so you pretty much need to get them if you're going for the stars. But you get a bonus game when you collect them all.
Is it like a bonus game per stage that you collect them all?
Yes.
Oh, that one wasn't too bad. Of course, you know, this one looks crazy.
Yeah, this one has a lot going on.
You got your lasers and your lasers and your more lasers.
Man, this one's stressing me out. I don't even know what to say because I'm just like watching so intently.
Oh no, I need a bomb.
Oh boy, bomb timing and laser field timing.
I'm not gonna get Rocky wrenched at the end, that's for sure. Alright, now I just gotta collect the minis and then fight DK. And hopefully credits roll after that.
All right.
Hopefully.
So what is this one? You just have to get the minis to the toy box.
Yeah, pretty much. Hopefully they're safe down there.
I know Blau was talking about playing Lemmings earlier, Kerplop, and I think he was saying that. Correct me if I'm wrong, Blau. Didn't you say the other Mario versus DK games really are just basically Lemmings?
Yeah, pretty much. Move aside, you little pipsqueaks. There we go. Now I'm confused. Thought I had a handle on this until that.
Yeah, it looked like you were doing the right thing. I'm still pretty sure you were. I just don't know where you go from here.
I guess I'll die.
Unless you
How do
can
you
throw
get
the
them-
trash can up to that spring and then jump with it up there. I don't know.
Oh my god. Please, back up. So annoying.
Man, yeah, that's a tough trash can.
Should have thrown it before I gathered them.
If you hit them, do they, like, die?
Why are they not able to jump up?
Yeah, can you throw the trash can, like, under the red block and get it to that spring?
That's what it is.
Oh yeah, you're figuring this, or you're doing it way faster this time. Doing it that way.
Only these things weren't so dependent on Mario. How's he supposed to sell all these toys if they just cry out for Mario if he's not there?
That's true, yeah, he would want to buy it.
Alright. Showdown with DK.
It's time for the big one.
Time for Mario to beat DK for the first time on stream.
Man, this is a complex boss level.
Oh, jeez.
Well, maybe not as complex, but...
Yeah, I think I get it.
Yeah, this one isn't as bad as I thought. The lasers were throwing me off.
Yeah. I think it's the first time he got hit in a boss, though.
Oops.
Yeah, from what I remember, yeah.
Oh man, they are pink bombs. Maybe these are Bombette's cousins.
Oh, he ran off with the bag. Is that not it? Come back here, you big monkey.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Now he's making fun of him for losing all his amiibos.
The ones he stole?
Classic Mario. Wow,
Oh, wow,
Mario.
okay.
Jeez.
Well, now DK's just gonna steal the toads. Okay.
Good.
Well, we don't care about stolen toads.
I don't
do
blame
we?
you, DK. Oh, is the
did
final
nothing wrong.
level just like a
Oh.
a Donkey Kong?
Well, I guess.
This doesn't look too bad.
So far.
So far, true.
I was gonna say, what if he just doesn't activate the blue switch?
Yeah. You can never get the blue key. Man, if DK would just not be so obsessed with pushing buttons, then Mario could never have won.
Yep.
DK's fatal flaw is that he loves pushing buttons.
Well, what do we have
Aha!
to do here? Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. I
Hey,
think I see-
hey Mario, that barrel is so much bigger than you are.
Yeah.
Now I'm pushing the buttons.
Or just smacking DK with the giant barrel. Do the buttons even do anything at this point?
No.
I'm guessing you just have to smack him with multiple
Hey
barrels.
Toads, give me that barrel.
Hey Toads, good job helping out for once. Ooh. Okay. That wasn't a KO, thankfully.
Getting dangerous.
Oh, he's going fast now.
Now,
DK
why are the Toads immune to the small barrels?
DK's wised up.
He's pouring output to maximum. Uh-oh.
No! Get away from there,
Wow.
Toads. Wow.
I like how they all stomp, but only the blue one actually stomped on his hand.
All right, DK,
All
you
right.
are
Donkey Kong's dead.
deceased now.
Well, guess the marathon's over. DK can't win.
I guess
now.
that
He's dead.
answers what happened to Donkey Kong Jr. He died.
What
Well,
like
roll
weird
credits.
Like yeah, time to roll credits. Oh, DK's falling to his death, and then credits time. Man. All right. Well, that was that was
Gotta see if
Mario.
there's something after the credits. There's gotta be.
Surely, a sad ending.
Want to get the polls ready then, Jason?
Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and since we're about to start, the Paper Mario randomizer, I am gonna go ahead and tweet out the polls from the TSG Twitter account. And we explained it before. We'll explain it multiple times again, I'm sure. But each of the there's two polls. Each one has 4 options for the different partners in Paper Mario, and the top 2 choices from both polls will be put into another poll in a couple of days to help determine the starting partner for Gamer David in the finale run of the Paper Mario Randomizer on Wednesday. So complex explanation, but it's way simpler than it sounds, I promise.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. I knew there'd be a post-credit scene.
Yes, we get to see the end of
He
Donkey
landed on a
Kong.
truck on his head and lives.
Yeah, it feels like I would still hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, he's scattering all the minis again. Oh, he's freeing them.
Freeing
Uh-oh.
them from the clutches of capitalism.
Well, round 2, but not tonight.
Thanks, DK. Thanks for saving all those minis from the evil Mario.
Well, I got a credits roll, so I'm calling that a win.
World 1 plus. 1 plus
I knew
what?
that-
1 plus what?
I knew that there was, worlds 1 through 6 again. I just didn't.
Alright. Well, I am switching
Like that.
over. Everybody say thank you, Blau.
Thank you, Blau.
That was really fun.
you.
I always like watching that.